Hey everyone, this is Chris, Rob, Joe, and Shadow. We're all just chilling out, hanging, doing some stuff, and relaxing all cool until some guys started making trouble in our neighborhood. But until then, we're gonna do some Dice Master stuff.
Until then.
Yeah, until then.
I was a good person until I got into the
All right, gentlemen.
So who do we got today?
Take it away.
Who are we watching today?
Okay.
We're watching Matthew Jourdain
Uh-huh.
and Cory Shibler.
Okay.
Shadow, you played Cory. Cory's kind of come together with the community, and he's gotten considerably better since he started playing. Is that the way you see it on that?
You know what? You think I would know that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Actually, 1 second. I can't hear. They're too loud.
I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I had to turn them down a little bit too. But
Yeah,
I have not
sorry.
had the chance to
Cory
play Cory.
is
That would be the
because of some time he spent just really cracking down hard and prepping for this tournament.
I'll go my Gobby Jubilee.
God damn it.
Whoa.
Sorry. I dropped my pencil lids on the floor.
I think that's
Wow, heaven forbid. You might Hulk out here in a second.
Heavens to Betsy.
Well, if the
Dropping
little-
pencil shavings.
No, it's actual lids for mechanical pencil. And if it opened, that means that they went. Hopefully it didn't open.
Matt J. He's going with his Resurrection team, which is his Team B. So they're both going to Team Bs.
Pardon my organizational skills here.
The killer bees, as we call them.
The Killer Bees. So Jourdain's going for the Jubilee, Gabi, Foot Ninja, Cosmic Cube, and Rip Runner's Darkboard, and Cory's going for his Electra, Yanti, Miri. Oh, I love that Miri. And then Guy Gardner Rush. Ooh.
I'm intrigued that Jardo's Jubilee team doesn't have any way to make Jubilee Gabi team does not have a way to make sidekicks, given how many there are in the game. However, his matchup is really strong because his opponent brought Ring, so he'll be able to make sidekicks.
Kind of lucked out on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or is there some conspiracy here, guys?
Chris, you guys are timing, right?
Yeah, just go ahead whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, very good.
Is that about conspiracy?
That's a technical foul. You're both fired.
Sweet.
I was just talking nonsense.
Robert,
It's usually what I
talk
do. I
nonsense.
provide no insight at all. Sorry.
You've got Riz.
You give us your boyish good looks.
I've got
Yep.
Parallax, I've got Rip Hunter.
All I'm
and I
good
got
for.
Insect Plague.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh, okay. I thought I wasn't muted in the room. I was like, oh, I've been talking to.
So it looks like Joe dropped out. Joe should be back in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So who's going first here?
Cory he's already rolled. So
Oh, did he?
that
Okay.
answers your question.
Energy, which is really fine for him because he doesn't want to resurrect on turn one.
Yeah.
But
Unless you're me.
I think
Was that your
he wants to
reroll or just
rip
your first one?
anything instead of fielding a sidekick.
Um,
I think he wants the sidekicks, honestly. I think he needs the sidekicks in order to get Guy Gardner to just crush face.
Yeah.
And the faster he does that, the better.
Oh, Yanti instead of Guy.
Yanti's
I
not
just
a
think
bad choice.
not big entrancing is probably his best bet,
Yeah.
but maybe I'm wrong.
Should he have got the Guy Gardner though? If that was what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
He wants the Yanti to fight for the board while he gets the Guy Gardner, right?
Makes sense.
I'm gonna do.
Because Guy Gardner by itself won't win him the game, but it will have to attack.
Let's reroll this guy.
Just swing in for 2 or 3 damage. He wants to get the Guy Gardner at about the time that he wants to kill his opponent, but he's going to need a couple other characters first. It's like you don't buy Bard on the first turn unless you're planning on winning on the third turn, right?
Yeah.
Cube.
Yeah.
Jordo's doing
Resurrect.
cube and bold move Cotton. Jordo has his intimidation sleeve on for this game.
I think he has a robot hand, and that's gonna help him win the game. Gonna help him roll his dice better down that tower.
You guys, that's That's the Millennium Dice Roller.
So, field sidekick, rip over Guy Gardner, right?
Let's see. For Cory?
Yeah.
No, because I mean, again, that's still only 4. I would field sidekick, make a sidekick, rip over Miri Riam. What you meant by field sidekick? Yeah, I would rip over Miri Riam. Or Electra, right? Because his opponent then can't. No, I guess Electra's probably terrible in this matchup because you want to be able to insect.
Yeah.
Almost a white lantern there.
Okay, so Joe's out for this matchup, but yeah.
Yep.
Maybe
So what is
maybe
he
Guy
doing?
is the right choice.
Rip Guy
Make
ring.
a sidekick.
Mm-hmm. I like rip.
In order
Guy
to
ring.
Miri Riam, he needs Guy and Miri.
Yeah.
So maybe Guy's the right choice.
Dragon Global.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Entrance then.
And I will buy a big.
And he should not rip anything. He should resurrect.
Yeah. To guarantee.
Well, it'll guarantee Yanti and whatever else he buys this turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do that first.
He's taking that back.
Res.
He should have bought first. But I mean, maybe he just doesn't want it.
And then I'm gonna
Yeah. If he buys big entrance,
Mm-hmm.
I guess he can just put big entrance in the bag. It's the same thing, right?
yeah. And which he's doing that. It's the same exact thing.
19.
We could have fielded a sidekick first with ring if he did that, right? Because
Yes,
he just wasted
but
an
then-
energy there.
Okay.
Then his bag management.
From there.
Then
into the
right.
bag.
What is this gonna keep his bag good? Is that the reason why I didn't do it? Keep his bag healthy. I don't know what the terminology
Right now,
is.
he's got 4 dice in the bag, and
Uh-huh.
if he made a sidekick, he would have only had 3 dice in the bag.
Gotcha.
He needed to keep it lean.
Yeah.
Wants it so that when he does feel the Miri Riam, whatever he bought that same turn is still in the use pile, or possibly even the thing he bought the turn before, right?
Yeah. He also has a chance to
Going
just
to
set up
rip
his next turn too.
Gobby. Going to resurrect. Wait a minute, no, I'm not going to resurrect. I'm going to purchase Jubilee. Field a sidekick. And that's it. Pass priority to you.
pass it back.
And turn.
Auntie is really good because if he plays the Auntie, then he can kill that other sidekick. You know, like plays the big entrance, he can attune the other sidekick.
Yeah.
Might have kept those 2 sidekicks and been like, oh darn, I big entrance for nothing this turn, but I kill your sidekick, I get a Yanti on the field, and
So
extras on the field. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's even level 3, so that's so good.
He could field her, put a Miri and a Guy in the bag.
Yep.
Probably enough, right? Like,
Because then he could field a Guy Gardner when he fields those
pay
two.
that field Yanti.
Mm-hmm.
and
Level
Just
3.
push in
he
hard.
really sidekick because first of all, Gabi's prepped, and second of all, wants to have as few things that he needs to remove next turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to
I would say with Matt having the Gabi off to the side kind of gives him board control. Although Cory can snap it pretty quickly with what he does right here.
I think I'm gonna.
And Gabi doesn't do anything if you
use
don't
the
have any
attune on
sidekicks,
your
right?
sidekick.
Yeah.
Sidekicks except Ring except
And then
he's about to refill his bag,
I'm going to
ring out a sidekick.
Gardner for 1.
Mhm.
I'm going to not put him in my bag. I'm gonna put him in used.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
Interesting.
resurrect.
Okay. Guy, Miri, 2
Pass
sidekicks, but
priority,
he's prioritizing bag management, which is I mean,
and
he
then
realizes the
I
game's not going
will
to be a quick blowout, so
swing with Yanti. So
2, 3.
planning on swinging with the auntie. That's fair enough.
3 down to 16.
So he just did 3 to Matt.
16 to I think 20.
Yeah. Oh, he took off his intimidation sleeve.
Roll. You're okay. You're okay.
Uh-oh, he's about to get serious.
These aren't.
Gloves are coming off, so to speak. Oh,
Oh, it's gonna
Literally
be one of
came
those
off.
games. Okay.
wow.
One of those
That's
games
cool.
where you're like, man, I wish I had anything that costs more than 3.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to go down.
This is where the
I've
Gorilla Grodd
probably
comes
already
off
made
table.
Shadow curse at me something.
Cory trying to like dissuade himself. Well, he realizes and acknowledges that he's not going to just blow his opponent out, and he's playing for the long game, so it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird to get into that mentality of just trying to blow someone out as fast as you can. It's
Oh, I mean, it's Guy Gardner.
yeah. I mean, the team kind of speaks for itself.
What's coming here?
And just hope he never has to attack. He's gonna attack,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not.
No choice in the matter.
Still be able to attack for probably 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, we're going
He'll probably
to
attack for 10 next turn if he can.
Resurrect.
Yeah.
Sidekick. He'll be able to make a sidekick
Purchase a cosmic
because the way he managed his bag.
Mm-hmm.
Those two.
Thing about managing his bag, he can always make a sidekick if he wants to.
Yeah. The other thing is, would you have kept Yanti in the field? Because
And
as
then
much
I'm
as
going
Matt
to
can,
purchase
he
a
doesn't have any
cosmic
characters in the field. Do you think holding off on that Yanti
I think I can
attack would have been better because it would have been more damage later?
Yes, 100%. However,
Dragon. Oh, I should have read Dragon Deep.
right?
Oh well.
So he's just looking to get the chunks in as he can.
Such is life.
Hit level 3, so she's not easily removed.
Mm-hmm.
Turn.
She's better as like a maintaining the board, right? She kind of serves the Jubilee role. We'll
And
see what happens.
If he would have bought Mary Ream and fielded her this turn, he could have put Yanti in the field and attacked with her, right? Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, that's lots of things.
Right. If he bought Miri instead of Guy,
Not
he could have.
necessarily the things I want, but things.
Nope. That's kind of.
No, he couldn't. Well, you mean if he had Miri, right?
Chris
He
is
could have
bad luck. When he's recording, we have roll like shit.
typed in Miri. And bought
I don't think I've ever seen you not roll like shit.
Ooh, burn.
Sorry.
to make a sidekick and then buy something to make up for what he just missed. And in my mind, that means he needs to include at least a Miri Ream in whatever he's buying.
Yeah. He needs. Yeah, definitely. And prep.
Make a sidekick, buy a Miri, resurrect Guy Gardner. He resurrected first. He could have made a sidekick. He's focused on bag management, but he forgot to ring.
Yeah, he's not. Sometimes when you have cards that you're not used to playing, and I mean he's had some help from everyone. You're not used to seeing it and thinking about, I need to do this and this to make if I'm prepping my bag right.
And he could have ripped one.
Yep.
And use those two.
Could have been a really gross turn.
Throw in a car.
I still don't think it's a bad turn.
Two.
I mean, he's playing slow, right?
Yeah.
Which, given that his opponent just whiffed and bought nothing.
Well, Matt has Constantine and Cube coming out.
Constantine is at least countering Miri, but your opponent hasn't even bought a Miri, so what does it matter?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I guess keeping green.
You actually like it if they Constantine Guy Gardner, because then you can manage your bag a little better. right?
Yeah.
Like manage when you have to attack a little better.
Yeah.
Hold at least a Guy Gardner every turn, then you never have to attack. So it gives you the opportunity to get all your Guy Gardners in the field.
I'm gonna spend that question mark, and I'm gonna parallax these two.
Miri here?
He had 2 question marks. What reason is there to get rid of his sidekick?
I can't speak to that.
I don't.
But
I'm gonna buy another Yonti,
buying his last Yanti,
and I will pass priority and turn.
he has no choice on his bag management after this turn. So his management of his bag is it's upside down after this turn for him.
A little bit on tilt.
Yeah. But he still has a good chance if Matt keeps rolling like this. He has like all the chances in the world.
Okay.
At least Matt
Oh, Parallax.
Yeah.
Matt needs to just buy Parallax and be like, "Hi, I have an 8/8. Can it hit you in the face now yet, please?"
He just doesn't have a mask.
I know.
Listen to the
He could
Well, I
ring.
mean, he's got a ring, right? He can ring to whatever he wants.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Sir.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna pay 2 to field Jubilee.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use the ring global to make a sidekick.
1, 2.
I'm going to
Field.
nothing there, hey. Field a sidekick, ping you for 1. Field a sidekick, ping you for 1. And call that a day.
Now the Jubilee's out. Matt's in the game, and Cory's a little bit all over the place.
That's a big entrance and a
Huh?
wow.
So big entrance.
Miri.
Miri, make a sidekick.
Spend it all.
Guy Gardner, Electra.
Yep.
I hate that card. I don't even know why it's here.
Or even
Put him in the field.
Jarvis Tetch. But because he's got sidekicks.
You pick Electra is because you have a mask.
Good.
Mm.
Oh, I guess you could use the mask.
Probably should.
For
Yeah, you could use the mask to make the
Triple game,
sidekick.
man,
So
do
you
it.
could be like, Miri. Go all in on the Miris.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it once.
He could.
They say they try it once. That's it, right? First date is free.
Oh, he got it to come up for free.
That'll work.
For free.
So I'm going to field the Yonti.
Miri.
Is he level 1 or 2? I can't see.
1.
That's very fortuitous.
Level 1.
Big entrance to kill a sidekick because Gabi might come around.
And then I'm going to
Bag. Like, only gonna have 2 in the bag.
I don't think he has anything in the bag right now. Oh yeah, when he
You have
does
to
the big entrance.
resurrect and buy a Miri and choose not to put her in the bag.
Yeah.
Sidekick, resurrect, big entrance just to do the attune damage.
and I will play big entrance.
I would think Miri here.
And
Oh, he's better off just resurrecting, right? Because his bag 6 dice
I'll do
instead
the
of
damage.
7.
So I'm at 14.
15. Right? Or you
I got 14.
I must have missed one somewhere.
I got 15.
You got 15, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have hit the button twice then. Cool. I gained a life.
And then I will riz.
All right.
Into the bag.
He's almost got his bag completely fixed again.
I would have pinged off the sidekick partially so you can get through later, and partially because there's probably a Gabi coming. But
It's back.
Gabi and cubes, but maybe he just doesn't want to ramp his opponent.
Dude.
Oh, don't swing. Ah. I mean, he's got his opponent to 13, so I mean it's not nothing, but
Yeah.
Will hurt me.
Well, that I like.
Oh. Ooh.
I don't like that at all.
That I like.
Ooh.
I don't like those two things.
I think I will res because I can't do anything else.
Oh.
I will activate Cosmic Cube.
4.
Is that what I want?
And it's just 4.
I don't know, is it?
What'd he
I
say?
seriously don't know.
He's like, I don't know, is it? That was funny.
No, I'm gonna.
He's like,
I'm
is
gonna
that
do
what I
that,
want to
sorry.
do?
Okay.
Put him back in the bag. I am actually going to activate Cosmic Cube. Heal him for 1 to deal you 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to parallax. These two. 1, 2, Bobby 2. No. Leave Bobby there.
Next turn,
No.
he's going to be set up for it
He
better.
stayed.
As it is right now, his parallax basically just
I
cost
know
him
it is.
energy.
Yeah.
Ended up all the
He's
same.
basically just lost a character in the field. Bad parallaxes this game.
Yeah.
Coming.
He had a better res before with the Cosmic Cube coming out.
With a little bit of OC. I'm cool with that. Pass priority and turn.
I should have swung with the 5/5. Cory would have blocked it.
Yeah. Giving him a little bit more ramp. Or giving Cory ramp, actually. Oh.
Yes, keep it all. Reroll the Yanti, just the Yanti.
He's got to pay for the...
Yanti only costs 1.
Yeah, but so does Guy.
But he can... Can't you fix... Nobody has a fixer? I thought somebody had a fixer.
He hit the
no.
ring.
Like he could parallax the sidekicks back if you needed to. But
True.
Yanti only costs 1 on level 3, right?
Yeah. I would parallax, do sidekicks, and Yanti.
Oh.
He's paid 1 of Yanti. He's got to attack.
Bag manage.
Yeah.
He needs to assume the Guy Gardner is going to die from the goblin and just bag manage.
Or Matt may just let it go through.
Either way, right?
Yeah.
He still needs to bag manage, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Sidekick with the bolt from Yanti. Resurrect with the other one. Like, he's got all the things he needs to win the game. He just needs to make them come out faster.
That bolt. Another sidekick in the field.
He sidekicked.
Then I'm going to Riz.
Done.
He can't even... Man, it's really kind of rough. He can't even do the fabricate because he doesn't have 5 total cost.
And then I will pass priority.
Take his losses.
Nothing.
It doesn't matter that you have it, but it doesn't help you to spend it on anything.
Yeah.
Just swing, guys.
And he's just 4/4.
4/4.
Matt may block him with the sidekick.
Do I want him gone or do I
Fine.
want?
That would be good for Cory.
I think I will just let him eat my sidekick.
All right.
Any blocks that he made this turn are still good for Cory. It doesn't matter what you blocked with.
Yeah.
It's good for Cory.
Yeah. It's just he doesn't have to pay to field him next turn, so that's super good.
Well.
What more importantly, if Gabi blocked, Gabi wouldn't die, right?
Yeah.
And that's the more important deal.
Oh, wow.
And Constantine here are both amazing for Cory. Is problematic for Cory, but Constantine missing is still good.
Since he
First of all, it's a body that you
parallaxed,
don't-
I'm sorry. Since he parallaxed, he should have parallaxed Gabi, shouldn't he have?
what his plan for Gabi is. A 5/5 Gabi is tons of physical damage, right?
Yeah.
The field, there's just a bunch of sidekicks. I guess there's no way to get them off the field. Like,
one of those
get them off the
bring a
field,
sidekick in.
but he could technically ping off 2 sidekicks this turn with Jubilee, doing 6 damage and then attacking to force lethal, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what I want to do. I want to rip a cube.
Basically just gonna
to be a cube.
cube
And
sidekicks
we will
for the rest of the
do
game.
3 to you. And we will do 3 to you.
So he
what
put
do you
Cory
need
on
now?
8.
8.
Right. So now if he swings with Gabi,
Pass priority in turn.
threatens lethal next turn, almost no matter what. So he's got to block him.
Yeah, he passed turn though.
Really good. That, oh my goodness, there's a lot of crazy good things that are gonna happen this turn. Hopefully.
Oh,
Keep him.
he needs it, Yanti.
Reroll the Yanti.
Yep.
Yeah, he just needs the Yanti.
Oh, 3 side.
That might be game. What's he at? 11, right?
Yeah, Matt's at 13.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. He's a 9, 10 attack overcrusher. Plus 3, 2 versus 10 defense. So for 8 this turn.
I'll
Ugh.
do 1 to you.
Mhm.
12.
He could have knocked off one of the sidekicks.
Same
The attack too.
effective.
Yeah.
I'll give.
So he's got to do 12 damage right now.
He can't.
Hmm.
I mean,
He's got to
Gotta
attack.
give the overcrush to Guy to Yanti if he's going to attack with Yanti.
Yeah, because she's unblockable right now.
To the guy, then Guy Gardner gets blocks with Guy Gardner.
Yeah.
I mean, Gabi gets knocked out when he blocks Guy Gardner. He really doesn't want that to happen.
Yeah.
He's probably going to have to see if he swings with everything, what that means, right? Because it becomes an 11 attack Guy Gardner if he swings with everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's 10 defense on the field, right?
Yep.
It's on the field. So 11 minus 10 means 1 overcrush. And then Yanti does 4 is 5. 5 unblocked sidekicks would do 5 more. So it would only be 10 damage.
Oh.
And then.
I assume you're attacking.
And his opponent would have Jubilee, Gabi, 2 sidekicks, and 4 dice.
Set it perfectly for the next turn.
Or Guy Gardner and 3 or 4/3 Yanti instead, which means he's getting through. Oh nope. So 8/4.
Guys on 4, 7, 8 right now, right?
Right
Because
now,
I actually-
1, 2, 3. So he's a 7.
You give him +1 though, right, from throwing car?
Oh yeah, sorry. So yeah, 8/4.
Like this was probably
Um,
a
Is
good
that everyone, or
half
you
and
want people
half
coming at me?
from him.
Yeah,
He keeps just enough blockers to survive Gabi attacking
Okay,
on level
so
5.
Yanti's out of the equation no matter what, so she's gone.
So that's 4.
Yeah, Yanti's going to hit for 4, which drops his opponent down to 8, which means his
Okay,
opponent
so
can't
he's,
not block Guy, right? Because
what
he'll
did you say he was?
die
Yeah.
from Guy. So he has to block at least some of it. And he has to block more than 2 of it. So he's got to lose Gabi or Jubilee. And losing Jubilee means you're not necessarily going to die from that cube next turn.
Yeah.
If I do that, I take 3.
So I think this is like the perfect amount of keep just enough back to defend while pushing.
Okay, so I do that, and I'm taking.
I think
It's still a Gabi has a chance to roll and come back and kill you.
Yeah,
So,
I think Gabi's the way to block with and chump with the 2 side kicks or the side kicks to give himself ramp to be able to parallax and win that
Basically
way.
just-
That in there 'cause he's gonna die anyway.
Jubilee get threatened by anything. Actually,
So,
because
if I do
there's
that,
nothing
that's
to
6,
threaten
so
Jubilee,
2 from there.
and
And that's nothing. Cool.
now the
so we'll do
question is,
sidekick against sidekick, Jubilee against sidekick, Gabi and sidekick against Guy.
Corey could do if he wanted to be
So,
cheeky,
How much is that?
is he could just
that's
deal all the
60.
damage to the sidekick and not
So you're
overcrush.
taking 2.
And I
And
assume
guys
not-
KO'd, right?
Yes, I got
It's probably
6
not
attack
the
as
thing.
well.
Actually,
So Matt's down to 2.
hold on.
Okay.
Well, I have to KO both to do though.
To do the overcrush, yes.
Do I want to do that? He's a win fielded, right?
Yes,
Gabi's attack.
he is.
You know what? I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna do all the damage to your sidekick.
Sidekick? Okay, so I'm still at 8 then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
He did the
Go ahead.
thing that you said he should do.
Okay, 1 in the bag.
I am surprised, but
I don't think that's taking a chance. I think that's the
2, 3.
smart play.
reduce the look at this double cube. If Gabi came down this turn with 1 sidekick, he'd be
Ugh.
dead.
Oh.
Ugh.
That's not bad.
It's only 5 damage. He's still alive.
5 damage
That's
just
what
from
I
that.
say to that, Jordo.
You
So
can
he has to roll
parallax to
another
get-
sidekick.
There it is.
All right, there it is. There it is.
Let's play it. Oh no, you're dead before that happens. I'm gonna play 2 cubes. Field 1, deal you 5. Field 1, deal you 5.
Yep.
And then just for
Man.
fun, I'm gonna parallax Gabi. He's out. I'm gonna parallax him again. He's back.
Jeez.
For
What was that
6.
set? God.
All right. Still,
I
it's
was
just
getting a little
Man.
worried. Those Yantis were coming a little too fast for my
still just a
liking.
1 win. So Corey's definitely
I'm
got
sure.
a switch.
I'm sure Shadow will give me the rundown later about how I could have won if I would have just done something.
It was a close match.
Man.
Okay, so I gotta get rid of all those guys.
Corey, you staying pat or are you switching teams?
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
Where would I put my other team?
You know what? I gotta win with this team at some point, so I think I'm going to stay with this one.
All right, gentlemen, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, so Matt has the rare crow on this team. Ugh, I hate that character.
Matt's who I played recently, right? And he beat me?
I gotta win with
Ultraman.
this team
All
to
right.
win a match.
Or did I beat Matt?
I don't know.
I think Corey has the ability to just go really fast, really strong, really hard here, if he just does it. But
You beat him
Where
last
is that
week,
gray dice
Robert.
that
You
never
beat
leaves
Matt.
the card?
That's right.
Last
Didn't
week?
actually need
Yeah.
Oh, this is the week that I lost.
Yeah, this is the week you lost.
Okay.
Beholder. Blue eyes.
make use of Blue Eyes White Dragon, that'll be
Okay,
super
so this
helpful.
time global
but
wise, I have Blue Eyes White Dragon. I've got the Beholder global, which will do nothing for either one of us.
Yeah.
I've got Rip Hunter, and I've got Frontline. Pay a fist. Target opposing character die can't block this turn unless your opponent pays 1 life.
Okay.
And I think that's
What's
it.
the energy cost on Frontline?
Frontline is 5, and I got End of Days, which is 6.
No, the global. Is it a?
Oh, it's
fist?
Fist. Fist global, yeah.
Cool.
And then you've still got Big Entrance, Thorn Car, Ring,
And Red Dragon. Yeah.
Red Dragon. Ooh, Red Dragon might make this a little more interesting. Okay, so you get to pick, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go.
I think he should go first. He's got.
second. I think.
Oh.
Okay, good luck, sir.
You as well.
I mean, technically, Guy Gardner teams were around back before the first turn rule, so going second
Well, the other
is.
ring, which doesn't help you first time around.
Oh, that really doesn't help me at all.
Yeah, it's just.
That's not how the first turn's supposed to go.
Yay!
Well.
A shriek
then
first
don't
turn.
shit by a shriek.
Oh,
There you
wow.
go.
Good call, Robert.
Yes,
You've been
that's what
quiet
I
the
was
whole
gonna
entire time.
play that.
You just come up with a free
That was not
cog.
me. That was Patrick.
What?
That was Patrick. That wasn't me.
Oh my god. It's you guys sounded.
When you're
I
done
thought there's
shield,
2 of you guys for a second. Two
resurrect.
two Roberts.
Except you can't.
You reroll.
Said it at the same time as I did.
And then you get
Oh.
Does that help? Let's see. Cory, what are you going to do?
Ring big entrance.
Ring. But he can.
I mean,
This may sound crazy. He should.
that's a thing that I could do.
Again, big entrance,
Sure, why not?
chalkboard.
I'm going to.
chalkboard it. Okay, so he has more energy to do the things with the things.
And then I'll.
He chalkboard
Bag will
a.
be dirty. His bag will be dirty because it'll be whatever he buys plus 3 sidekicks.
Mm-hmm.
But also, he should resurrect. Is there no resurrection in this one? There's no resurrection.
There's no res.
That's why it's not good.
We're gonna rip a kryptonite. We're going to still got the ring global, make a sidekick,
Um,
and put him in the field. And pass
So-
priority.
he got Guy, which is interesting.
Pass back.
No. And turn.
One bag.
Bodies is better than not having bodies, right?
Yeah. Do you think ripping a big entrance would have been super good?
It would have been less good. Because there's no big entrance is definitely never worth it if you're only going to be rolling 4 dice, right? Or even 4 dice plus big entrance.
Okay.
5 dice or 6 dice and roll big entrance, then it might be worth it. Because you're unlikely to roll the exact 4 things you want.
Yeah.
And even if you do roll the 4 things you want, you're probably not going to be able to ramp after they get into your bag so that you get more stuff than what you planned on.
Yeah. So you can actually feel the things.
Right. Yeah.
Man.
Now he should field Guy Gardner,
Mm-hmm.
and then with the mask energy,
I'm short of what I actually wanted to do.
just buy, right? Like, I guess he could rip over another Guy Gardner. Yeah, just field Guy Gardner and rip over another Guy Gardner.
Yeah.
Either take 4 or block, right?
Yeah. And then it just. Yeah.
Guy every turn.
Yeah. Guy every
that-
turn. Oh my god. Then you basically have the snowball that's just ridiculous to stop.
Guy by himself isn't scary.
Yeah. But when your opponent's blocking And
once you have 2, then you can start fabricating if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to feel
The
guy.
bigger, nastier things.
Ooh.
And then
Energy is going to probably convince him that that is exactly what you should do, because
I think
is
to
something.
pay that to ring global, get a question mark.
So now, yeah, actually, that's even better. Now he can rip over a
Dragon
Miri.
global
Mm-hmm.
and buy a big entrance. Put it in my bag. So
He's gonna put it in his bag.
19.
Whatever. Ripped it so he
And
would get one more
then
energy.
I'm going to blue eyes my guy guard.
Okay.
You didn't want to attack and give me some ramp? That would have been nice.
No, I thought I'd give it to myself instead.
Oh, how rude.
Just a theory.
Guess
Just
with
a
the extra
theory.
fists with
Oh, hello.
with big interest next turn, he can get more guys, right? So
Yeah.
I am going to get a shriek.
he can get the Miri and 2 guys, which is ideal what you want to field. What's he gonna shriek though?
So you're just going to swap to that. But you're going to have to buy it first. So I'll make you buy it. I'm going to shriek guy. I'm going to rip over Beholder.
That's kind of good.
And pass
We're
it
good.
on to you.
Okay.
It's like you just leave the shriek there until
You didn't
because
actually name anything with shriek, so
Yeah, I did.
would you like
Guy.
to do that? It must have cut out because I didn't hear.
He named guy.
It's a guy.
Okay, that's fine. It must have
because
cut out
he
on
can
mine.
just get Yanti attune and make it happen. Keep the bolts. Keep the bolts.
And guy's free.
Flanking guy
Must have cut out
means
on
that Miri
let's see here.
Guy keeps his affiliation, right? Even blanked.
Yeah.
Field and make sure Miri does what Miri needs to do. Then just put 2 Miris in the bag. Just put 2 Miris in the bag. And attach even.
To play big entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to do it?
I'm going to rip a Yanti.
Mm-hmm.
And then
In the bag.
And then a Miri in the bag.
I will have to blue eyes him, but I might. Let's see.
He is perfectly fine right where he is.
Actually, no. Big interest activated, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy the other Yanti. And I'm going to...
He must not like Miri very much.
I noticed that. Miri's so powerful.
This particular situation.
Yeah.
So
So he could have done the Yanti on the side and done the
You're all...
rip the Yanti and then put the Miri in the bag and be able to field a Yanti next turn
Well, that's
with fielding all that, correct?
unfortunate.
Exactly.
Oh man. So it would have
So he
made
could
it
have gotten a
much-
second Yanti anyway.
Yeah. And you'd have had both of them in the field, and if you just need an action at that point.
I guess that's what we're doing. Okay, I'm gonna field that dude.
Okay.
I am going
And then
to
you
field
force-
Beholder, and when I field him, I can use 2
force
global
Matt
trees
to
make
switch
a
his
hunter
shriek
and
target.
use the blue eyes global to purchase a bat cave.
Okay.
Wait a second. No, hang on a second. Before I do that, I can swap things. I forgot about your ring global. So we're gonna turn that.
He really wants
Fist.
Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna field that. Do that thing to get a scarecrow.
Oh.
And
I hate Scarecrow. I hate that card.
double Yantis, which I can't do anything about.
But it's so good.
Just way to
I'll
remove
just attack with my
him when
4/3.
you want to remove him versus when your opponent wants to remove him.
Yeah.
Right. The big
Yeah.
problem is his blue eyes lets him do it whenever he wants, right? So
I'll block with guy.
blue eyes is the problem, not
Mm.
Scarecrow.
What's his attack?
2.
Dang. Supposed to kill him.
No. Not completely stupid. No, I've only been playing since February, but I'm not.
Corey's
I
not
just-
falling
Only
into
sometimes.
the hands of Matt.
Would have just taken the 4 damage.
Yeah.
Puts
Oh,
the
just
beholder out. Oh wait, he missed the other Yanti. All right, okay.
Where's the other Yanti? I thought she was the only thing there.
She's in the bag.
I miscounted.
Sidekicks.
there.
Takedown.
She is.
Now, what does he do with the shield and the bolt? The quick answer is he keeps the shield for Rip Hunter's chalkboard, and he fabricates his guy in his mirror.
Yep. To keep Scarecrow from doing anything, right?
And preps the stone golem.
Yep.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Because he doesn't need the bolt for anything. Doesn't help him because he won't have any other energy after that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he could instead just field her and field the sidekick. That is another perfectly viable option. Relax your stuff. You are a team that needs stuff in the field. Drain.
Bring another sidekick in, I think.
Completely acceptable other alternative, right?
Yeah.
Is just put stuff in the field.
Yeah. Gonna bring another sidekick in.
What she did?
I'll field Yanti.
Sounds good.
Yanti's on her 2 side.
And I will pass priority.
I will blue eyes out streak.
Hmm. So guys got to attack now.
Alrighty. So, in that case, I have to
Fabricate.
do that.
And he's still just a 2/2, hey?
Correct.
Boo. Oh well, I'll beat him up with my beholder.
Your turn, sir.
Okay, there's nothing in the bag.
He's sitting pretty good right now. I do
Thanks, lady, for coming back.
Is he going to be
buying
re-shrieking the
all-
guy?
Why do I need that now?
I honestly think it doesn't matter in the current stage because he just needs to. He's probably not going to think of this, but what he needs to do is he needs to just keep putting bodies in the field
Dreaded 3 energy.
and buy a front line, and not worry about. Don't play the shriek mini game. Don't play the anything. Just play the ha ha ha. I have more dudes than you game.
Yeah.
Lost
Right?
resurrection.
And grab some Jervis Tetches and buy a front line
Oh.
I need to
because then your opponent's sidekicks also get +3 attack.
I'm going to purchase a Batcave. I'm going to field a sidekick, field Shriek, naming Yanti. Excuse me. I think that's it. Pass priority and turn.
So Yanti's blanked, but that's not that big a deal in the board state, like you said.
Right.
Figures.
He's
He's
got to.
sad because this
Yeah.
is his only real way of removing. Wait. How much energy is that? 1, 2. If he re-rolls God Gardener to double energy, he should re-roll God Gardener and Big Entrance right now. Hope to get Red Dragon. Because if he gets Red Dragon, his opponent can get cleared off really easily.
He needs to keep big entrance, try to get double energy for Guy Gardner. He could put put Red Dragon in the bag. Or is prepping him better? Oh, his bag's full.
Yeah. Well, his bag's got 3 sidekicks in it. That's it. It means next turn he'll draw Red Dragon, and so he's going for the Miriam plan, hopefully. Jervis Tetch plan, hopefully.
1, 2.
In the back. Okay. and pay dragon and 2 for the front line.
Yeah, put it in my bag.
2 for the front line.
And then I'm going to.
Is he gonna go for the front line?
I love the front line.
I hope he does, but I don't know that he's ever played that card or played against that card. So I don't think it's its value. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He might be thinking he needs to get characters and not actions because Yuan-Ti's blanked.
A way to remove characters, and I don't think he's.
I'm going to Blue Eyes Guy. I'll spin those.
Just as good as Red Dragon. You got thrown card. No, front line. Fine.
And at this point, Matt's being thankful that he didn't buy Frontline.
Is countered by Scarecrow.
Ooh.
Frontline is not countered by Scarecrow.
If I need one more energy. Dang. No, I do need one more energy for this to work. So I pay 1 to field Scarecrow. What is he level? Level 2.
Doesn't exactly have anything to KO Scarecrow.
I'm going to Blue Eyes.
Oh, Blue Eyes. Never mind.
My Beholder.
I
To purchase a
What?
Beholder.
Ooh.
Kill Scarecrow, but I don't think he's worried about
priority
next
and
turn,
turn.
right?
Yeah.
He'll get a bolt by the time he needs it.
Yeah. I think you're right. Guy Gardner's. I don't want to go see that.
Reroll all that because none of that energy is good for him.
Oh my god.
Ah.
1, 2.
He needs
Yeah, I know, right?
ring out a bolt,
Jervis.
and then he can Blue Eyes to get a dragon. Yeah? Am I
Yeah.
crazy?
No. Is it any sidekick that you can ring out?
Swap 1 energy for 1 sidekick.
Mm.
Other possible purchases here include the front line and
He's got that Jervis touch now.
like that's what I'm saying. Like he could ring out another shield and buy the front line and another Jervis. As you have, the more Scarecrow doesn't care, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Man.
all right, so I'm going
What's
to
Blue Eyes Global? It's a lightning, correct?
Yep,
Red Dragon.
that is
Global.
correct.
So ring global here to get a lightning bolt. And then you could do another global.
Another thrown car. Try and get some chances of that. And then
Patrick's being quiet about this one.
pick out
Oh, my headphones just shut off
Oh.
gonna buy another
right now, and sometimes the wire comes loose and they shut off.
I'll pass priority
Pass back.
and pass turn.
You.
4 in the bag.
Oh, here comes Batcave.
There's A.
That's good. That's good.
And it came up.
Cave's like
That. 2.
I'm sorry?
okay.
I mean, doesn't
Okay.
it put everything under it?
I'll just put him over here.
Yes, so that when he ends of days, he can then.
And we use Rip Hunter's Chalkboard and the Blue Eyes Global to reduce something by 2. I'm going to Blue Eyes out a sidekick, and then purchase Ultraman for 2.
Oh my god.
Do is put that sidekick under the
What does that
Batcave.
Batcave do, Jordo?
Oh, sorry, let me read it to you here. Oh, and that reminds me, actually, I want to put him on Batcave. When one of your character dice is KO'd, you may instead place it under Batcave during your main step. You may send Batcave to the use pile to return all dice to the field zone at level 1. Okay. So, my sidekick I'm
I knew
actually
it
putting
was
on
something
Batcave.
like that, but okay. I knew it was something like that. But I wasn't
So
sure.
basically, Matt's gonna just try and get killed with end of days, and then bring them all back.
Hmm.
Your turn.
And Scarecrow to steal whatever his opponent
You're fine.
didn't KO.
I thought it was
Oh,
I just
man.
wanted to make sure. You're
I was
fine. I just wanted to make sure.
daydreaming, man.
Just wanted to make sure before I. Oh, of course I pulled both throne cores.
Oh.
That's how my luck's going. And I get them both. Awesome.
I'm just gonna start calling Guy Gardner Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner, but why?
Because
Crushing sidekicks, man.
yeah, overcrushing sidekicks. Oh my god.
It better be like both of those throne cars.
Oh man.
Cars.
Yeah, it is 2 throne cards.
I have a
Can I
tune.
play both of them?
He doesn't have a tune. It's blanked.
You know how that works. I can, right?
Yeah.
I was checking.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that was correct.
You
Um,
can.
I don't know that I will, but it's worth at least considering, I guess.
Man. I really like Cory's playmat. It looks really cool.
It does. It is pretty sweet playmat. It's got the first generation X-Men on the top row.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sort of.
He's got some
It have
hangover.
Beast. It doesn't have Beast, but it has Polaris and Havoc, which is,
Really
I
whatever.
think that's a original X Factor team. Is what that is.
Is the X Factor. That is the X Factor lineup.
Yep.
Is Beast became an Avenger and
Well,
brother and sister-in-law showed up.
Mm,
That's all it is.
As family does.
The other one is what 76 or 60.
like the uncanny, the
Yeah, the
So-
X Uncanny number 1.
giant size X-Men #1.
Yeah, that one.
go ahead and play both
Man,
of those,
you guys
I
know
guess.
a lot about comics, and I do
Who you
not.
give him
I got Marvel Unlimited and I started reading at Giant Size X-Men #1 and just read from there. Tried to go back and read the other X-Men ones, and there were so many holes in what was there. And there was like this 5-year gap that they didn't actually print any X-Men comics, but the storyline still went on. So
That's always weird when they do that. Is it an alternate universe it went on in, or is it just like, hey, we wrote about it later?
Sure, why not? I'll use
they
the-
eventually reprinted
to say
what
that
they
I'll-
considered the story to be in the back.
Mm.
And then I'll swing with those two.
And I'm assuming you're taking this guy.
5 and a 3.
Are you taking my sidekick too? Well, you have to.
And one
Okay.
sidekick.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Beholder cannot block, but everything else can. So you, sorry, what
The
do you?
Beholder-
What is, Yonti's a
Why
team,
can't Beholder
Yonti's a
block?
3?
They both have +2, so that's a 5 and that's a 3
Wait, how do you make the Beholder not block?
So
with Overcrush.
Robert, were you paying attention to that?
3.
You know, I was not.
Okay. Should I ask him?
Because there's no magical buffs here. So I will
He may just
block
mean he
my
doesn't want the
sidekick,
beholder to block.
My shriek.
Okay.
To knock it out.
I would assume he'd want that, wouldn't he?
I will throw my sidekick in front of one of those.
Which one?
I don't think it really matters. It's going to KO no matter what.
Well, one of them has 5 attack and one has 3. So if you're
It
only blocking
subtracts
with
1
a
attack
sidekick.
overall, so it doesn't make a huge difference.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I got a 5 attack and a 3 attack, so that's 8 coming at me, so I got that down to 7. If I want to pay a life, I can get that down more.
He used the frontline
Pay
global,
1 life, right?
so he can pay 1 life to take 3 less damage and get the beholder
Yeah. Let's
line global.
pay the life to let beholder block.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
That's why
block.
you couldn't block.
Jervis is a 3 attack.
How much life did he pay?
Beholder.
He just paid 1.
And I think I'll suck up the rest.
They have it at
so I'm
17. He has
taking
himself
4.
at 17. I don't see how.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Damage from
And
big entrances
my
and red
shriek
dragon
lives, everything
damage
else
from big
KOs.
entrances.
Oh, okay.
Batcave.
Oh, wow.
From the little chip damage.
Do I want all
Your
of
turn,
my
sir.
Batcave? Hang on, I'm just deciding if I want one of my sidekicks to actually die.
All right. Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let 1 die. And the other 2 on Batcave.
All right.
Okay.
No kryptonite, no kryptonite, no kryptonite.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Game over.
Is he going to get it, though?
That's okay.
Yeah, that's a good question. Sidekick,
And the
sidekick's
rest of you are
good.
Is he
Good.
It's always good to get rid
He already has, like... Oh, no. He already has, like, 2
Didn't work.
sidekicks.
No kryptonite.
No kryptonite. And no
Parallax.
parallax. There's no parallax, is there?
Well, I guess you're staying.
I think so.
And I guess...
He's just got to buy kryptonites.
Killed Ultraman. He's on level...
He should have ripped a kryptonite right there.
2. Oh, that's level 1.
Oh, you mean instead of the shield?
Yeah,
Kryptonite.
instead of fielding.
Guess
The
I'll go
mask.
more kryptonite.
He could have ripped it.
And then I'm sitting on masks for PXG that doesn't exist. Yeah, that's...
In Golden Age, you're like, why did I keep these
Hard.
masks?
Okay,
It's
cool.
15 minutes, gentlemen. 15 minutes till the end.
All right.
Till the end.
and, like it's
My turn, Matt.
Till the
I
END.
another world.
keep forgetting to pass back to you.
You're fine.
We're gonna get. What are we gonna get? 2 sidekicks.
And
2
2
guys.
Ooh. And the
That's
Jervis.
stats.
Ooh.
That's stats.
And he could take that sidekick.
Yeah. Oh,
This could be a nasty turn.
not really, but yes.
Kind of.
What he needs to do is just attack with Jervis into 2 and leave his 5 sidekicks out there. He's coming through. None of them have Overcrush, but
He knocked him out with Fabricate.
You won't let me PXG, hey?
Priority.
that was probably good.
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead and keep PXG in.
They're
Come on,
joking that
somebody.
they should just let each other have
No greens. No
PXG.
greens. I might survive. There's no greens.
We're never gonna survive.
Oh,
Oh, 2
okay.
sidekicks and another kryptonite. Done.
2 crappy ass sidekicks. Buy a kryptonite. Pass back.
Done.
So
All right. 2 in the bag.
does it trigger, like,
want
if
a
you
blue action
do
die.
multiple kryptonites, does it trigger every single one of those times with Ultraman out?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Shake,
that's
shake,
crazy.
man. Come on.
I've never played that card.
Just need
The
one
problem is
action.
the way
Yeah,
his
come
team
on.
is built is the only thing he'll be able to kryptonite after he ends of days. It will be his Ultraman that is still left in the field.
Ah,
Oh wow. And you have to do it, correct?
Yeah. Actually, I guess he'll be able to kryptonite whatever character he steals. So.
Oh.
Is that big entrance? I can't.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
All right, and Yanti's still shrieked, correct?
Yanti is still shrieked.
All right.
None of that
Making
burn
sure.
crap this time.
Well, I was just making sure you had switched it to guy because I couldn't.
No.
All right.
So he's got to just pay 1. He could still big entrance Amiri. Might be beyond that point, but
Maybe on that point.
yeah.
Opponent has way too many things in the field, and he has no way to clear the field.
Yeah.
Red Dragon a couple times. He missed. Missed.
I don't feel all that stuff.
Pretty early when it would have mattered.
Use the energy more than
Oh, of course.
action this particular time.
That's why I hate big entrance now.
I could have bought one more throne card just you know.
4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
So it's 6 1. So it's 7. It's 10 attackers versus 5 blockers. So 5 sidekicks could get through this turn.
When he's fabricating, is he actually buying the die?
Dang it.
So if he pays the shield,
The ones in
it
the
should
bag,
go in
yeah.
prep. But
Okay,
he's not paying
so
the shields.
let's, order of operations. Throw in car. I will give Overcrush to.
Maybe Kryptonite.
Is it my characters or any characters?
I don't know.
You should give it to Yanti.
2 of your target characters get. Oh, they have to be mine, I guess. I will give it to. I don't give a crap. These 2 sidekicks.
Give it to whoever he wants to survive end of days.
Use big
Yeah.
entrance. The next die I purchase is 1 less, and I can put it right in the bag. Just for fun, I'll buy a kryptonite. What's next? Front line, all my unblock attacking characters are going to get +3 attack. And then end of days, we KO, we pick 1 die to keep and KO everything else. So I will keep Ultraman and KO everything else onto Batcave. And you must do the same.
Well, I don't suppose it really matters, but I'll keep Jervis, I guess.
And then Scarecrow will take Jervis.
Yep.
And then I will use Batcave.
You get them all back. And
Everybody back. And a whole lot of damage goes through.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's
And then I could
ridiculous.
do it again, but I'm not going to.
He can't do it again.
Good game, sir.
He could have done it again if he did it before he popped the Batcave.
Yeah. All right, let's console.
Good game, showman.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shadow.
What? No, I. Whatever. The front line is a nasty basic action.
I love the front line.
I didn't love it when you played it against me.
Frontline so good.
It is.
But yeah. Cory. Cory. Wait, did Cory leave?
No,
No,
he's
he's still there.
No, I'm right here.
Cory.
Yeah.
Miriam is your friend.
Yeah. Well.
So I got a question for you, Cory. When you're using thrown car, why don't you wait till after blockers are declared?
I don't know why I didn't this particular time.
All right, let's go ahead and.
Yeah, that
I
makes
mean, sometimes it's to make Yanti unblockable, right?
yes.
Yeah,
or
that's true.
or to
I
clear
always forget
blockers
about
or to
that.
be a tune or what have you.
Well, in this case, I mean, a tune was out.
Let's go ahead and end it here.
All right, I'll do
Alright.
the outro.
Yeah.
Okay, gonna do it here at the CR Game Room. Check us out on Facebook or Twitter, and join our conversations on Discord. The links to each are in the description below. Also, last but not least, be sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for hanging out.
And special thanks to Shadow for jumping in the booth with us tonight.
Yeah, thanks,
No
Shadow.
problem. Thanks for,
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Alright.
And Cory,
See ya,
and
everyone.
Cory, if you're listening to this, you did a good
Yeah.
job, man.